I have, believe it or not, met people who actually don't know me. But the minute you start talking about, I'm a Christmas decorator, you're for Holly, and they're like, oh yeah, you're Mr. Christmas. I'm not Mr. Christmas, I'm Dr. Christmas. Mr. Christmas makes music boxes, for God's sakes. People ask me all the time, why in the world are you in Sturgis, Michigan? Well, we came up with this idea that we thought that maybe local hometown boy does good. And so I came back home and I found out that, we've always had this annual thing called Michigan Week. The town itself is not the one you're thinking about. You're thinking about the big Harley-Davidson motorcycle run and the really famous one. Well, we're the other one, okay? We're the one that's always been mistaken for the one in South Dakota. I've been here, a good chunk of my life, and I was raised here, and I never even knew that Sturgis was the Electric City. Since Christmas is a natural connection to electricity, we thought, well, and Dr. Christmas is coming to town, why don't we make it a little holiday-esque? The goal of this project is to actually bring some attention back to my hometown. We've come to meet with the Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber was very big on trying to attract new business to the town and trying to make it a great place to live. And I thought this was a great opportunity to do a lot of different things.
I think people knew who Dr. Christmas was, a lot of people, but I don't think they realized what he could bring to the table for his hometown. He's well known. People know his mother and father and sister and that from here. But I think this has brought Dr. Christmas into a new light.
I always love when people ask me, what was it like to come back home? Okay. Well, my family's lived here for a long time. It's not like I've been totally alienated from it, but it's a bit of a culture shock. It's a funny thing because some of the town has changed and some of it has not. So when you walk into your hometown after not being here for a long time, there are buildings that you remember, there are still some people that you remember, but there's a whole nother layer over the town. And so that little bit of nostalgia that you may have built up in your head about what it was like to go home, you realize that your home has changed a lot in many ways, and in many ways it has not.
Bob will never admit this, but clearly when I first started working with him several months ago, he would always tease about, oh, come back to this dreadful weather, because he was here in the wintertime. And I can go back to LA and I'm in, 70, 80 degrees. And
I am not a big fan of the weather. In fact, I hate the weather. In fact, I hate coming here anytime when there's bad weather.
He was approached, by major television stations to do something. And initially it was the guy from Hollywood come back to his hometown and help. I think it's more about, it's not a 1 week shot in the dark, make it spectacular. From Bob's perspective, it is hopefully longer lasting, ongoing, and how do we build upon the brand of the Electric City?
Steve Thompson, Dynamic Displays from Detroit, Michigan, and I play with balloons for a living. We're working on a project having a Christmas light parade here in June of all times. It's a small town, but we love working with small towns. We do some of the most creative parade committees are in small towns. You'd be surprised that you could talk to a city like Chicago, and sometimes here we don't have any money, and somehow these small towns have people that get excited about it, they back it, they find ways to fund it, and the community has more heart, I think.
It's our understanding that helium tends to be really pricey. We're in a community where we don't just have an enormous budget on a lot of things, and we actually have to go out and get all the sponsors and get people to sponsor things. And since this is a first timer, we're limited to a certain price range, at least the first year.
Sure.
So we don't have to go Macy's this year, but I would almost rather have a bunch of the smaller to midland sign things, maybe 1 or 2 theatrical pieces, but just enough to give it. Oh, yay! We got the Helium Man.
Scott Hopkins from Praxair. So we were just talking about
some of these balloons, are cold air filled, but most of them are helium.
Sure.
Talking about the various amounts, you said some of the small ones are just a couple tanks. But some of these could be from 10 to 20 tanks.
And these are the T tanks, the big ones.
Tanks? Wow.
I know they're so funny because they're so not used to being on camera that I make them all uncomfortable all the time. I'm really kind of stretching their comfort zones here. I mean, I was born here, but I've been gone for like almost 30 years between New York and LA. But part of the reason for doing this is like, it's a part about you got to get back a little bit to your hometown. With the connection to the Chamber of Commerce, it's all about trying to bring back business to the town and putting it back on the map. So this is a big grand experiment. I'm hoping that it'll probably make really good television. You know how this goes. You know how this goes. It's like careful planning, major disaster, and it comes through at the end, and it's just the most spectacular show, and everyone loves it, and everyone behind the scenes goes drinking afterwards. So I'm hoping to turn Sturgis into that place everybody wants to come to, at least for the parade.
Obviously there are a few naysayers. I mean, it's the guy from Hollywood runs into town telling everybody what they should be doing. Yes, it has offended some people. But if they work with him just a little bit more, just beyond that surface maybe conversation, they're going to see what his motive and intent is.
Eric's a great cheerleader about this because he really would like this to happen because he's looking down the road of what the impact would be. And for him, to me, that he doesn't seem to be concerned about the money, which I'm always the big person about. The money will come regardless. It's all if you always use the money as the excuse, nothing will ever get done. I know this is a lot of visionary thinking, but at the same point, is what you're doing right now working? Whenever you start a project like this, you anticipate challenges, but you never quite get the full story until you're actually confronted with them. And one of the things I had to realize that I've been away from this town a very long time. I live in Los Angeles now, and although I was born in the Midwest and schooled in the Midwest, I'm not really of the Midwest anymore. I've had to reacquaint myself with a slightly different way of thinking. Hi, Ellen. How are you?
Hi there.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
Hey, good you. My little local town of Sturgis here. Mom, say hello. Do you want to meet the town mayor? This is the town mayor right here. You mean right? This is what's going on, gang.
Well, not much.
What have we decided today the town should do? Well, we've been down at the city this morning having big arguments with the Downtown of Sturgis Association. Well, let's just say I'm not making any friends. Don't worry, you can all still live in the town. They don't have to know you know me.
Bob is a very direct, to the point person. He doesn't really waste time. So with that, I would say there have been some conversations that maybe some people might have been slightly offended here and there, but what's kind of overridden that is the fact I think they know what his motive is to do it.
We're going to be doing lots of activities that are really geared toward bringing the community together, the Hispanic community, the old, the young, fireworks, airplanes, science projects. When I was growing up in town, I was always of the creative bent. And so, in those days, all you ever heard about was the sports teams. So it's my goal to create things where the other kids that are coming up, the geeks, the artists, the painters, the singers, and the athletes and everybody else, so that it's a much more inclusive environment and everybody gets recognized. When we come to my high school here, we get to put on the visitor now. It's really nice to be a visitor. There we go. How often do you get to go to Sturgis High School? Come on. Hey! I never got to come here, but it was fun. I mean, look at what these kids got nowadays. I mean, my God, they have a snack shop. Who gets a snack shop? So what am I doing today?
Today you will be actually speaking to my marketing class for their assignment for the Sturgis class.
Anybody want to start? Who's brave? I know you're brave. Go ahead.
Catalina.
Yeah, I'm going to pick on him. This is going to be a good test for all of you, okay? We don't have to stand here like, oh my God, we're going to be shot, okay? What event did you get?
We're doing the electrical festival event. We don't know the information yet.
Oh my gosh. Oh, sit down, you're fired. No, I said I sit down. Essentially, the Monday, it is the big dinner for all of the politicos of town. The Monday night is the kickoff night. It's the night where all of the so-called important people of town and around the politicians and will come and they give speeches and they announce how wonderful they are and they do all of that stuff. It's not the most fun day of the week because there's not a lot of activity for the city. You guys are going to have to make it sound like it's a really fun event that everybody's missing. The goal behind this is to make it seem, why would somebody your age eventually want to aspire to be in that group of people that comes to this dinner and actually has a sense of community? So if you can somehow get your demographic like, wow, that sounds like a really cool event, you'll go right at the top of the class.
This would only be personal opinion. I think youth are always, they're going to love the guy from Hollywood, that decorates for, as he says, decorates for Beyonce. And again, they feel his enthusiasm.
What's really cool about this, I spoke to the marketing class and a couple of kids personally invited me to come, and I like to support people and I think this would be fun, and it actually shows a whole nother side of Sturgis.
We're a pretty close-knit, community here. There's a lot of us, obviously. Food has always been a pretty big thing for Mexicans, for the Hispanic culture. They're called kermes, but this one's like a special kind of one where you can, the profit is for yourself, so it's kind of rewarding at the end. So we try to do these as often as we can. Usually they're for like a good cause. So like if I know the last one was like someone had, I think they had cancer, so all the money went towards that.
That's pretty awesome. Is this is this geared primarily for the Hispanic community? It's for everybody just to come out here and hang out and do whatever?
We do welcome anyone who would like to take part of a kermes.
Okay, I need you to say that slower for me because I'm older. My Spanish isn't bad, don't get me wrong, but I kept going, you're what? It sounds like I can't miss.
Yeah.
So kermes means
kind of
what?
Just kind of like a coming together.
Coming together. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So there's no official thing like, Alejandro's Big Picnic or something, no?
No.
Oh my God, that was so good. Huh? Do I smoke? Ready? Oh, right. There we go. There we go. Oh my God, that looks awesome. Watch it slop all over me. All right, there we go. Let me know when. Okay, great. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. We can't eat like this in LA.
How's your food, Bob?
I'm not sharing. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm jelly.
Like I said, in LA, we don't get all of this. We get this little piece of thing and a little, piece of grass, and they go, here, make it last all day. No, this is awesome. Your dad, #1 taco maker in town, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, this is really good. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, I'm gonna eat now.
All right, go
Okay. I think I'm going to become the new Anthony Bourdain. I'm just going to go around and eat food and drink and talk about where I've been. I think this is the way we do it. Forget Christmas. Awesome. Baby, this is the part about being famous. It's not so bad. So, coming to town, one of the main focuses that we're trying to accomplish is the downtown area. And when I say I want to bring Sturgis on the map, I want it to be more than just that we have the only hot and now hamburger stand left in the country. The downtown area is actually the heart of the city, and like most small towns, it has gone up and down economically, socially, etc. Our downtown is actually quite beautiful. Well, in recent years, they have restored a lot of the great old buildings that we have downtown, and so I'm trying to get this idea out, and especially to the city, that we need to start creating the brand and making this downtown important again. Hey girls, I'm here. Girls, I bet they hate being called girls. They're grown women. So gorgeous, what's going on?
Oh, not much today.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, come on now. You're usually throwing me out of the store.
That is true.
Do you remember? I mean, when I walked in here the very first time, you looked at me like, what do you want? I am trying to do my job here.
Yes, that's true.
Anyway, all of that is great because now we're in this really cool store. One of the great things of downtown Sturgis now is that stores like yours are starting to bring it back alive. I mean, it's actually a very fun store. When I was a child, this used to be the old Walgreens. I think this was the Walgreens, and this used to be the old drugstore part of it. And Mr. Keister used to sit up there and scare us all because we used to steal candy. But
Now that's my job.
now it's your job. You're going to be having a really great contest,
Yes.
and I want to know what that is. Tell me what we're doing.
And so we are asking,
They're making these.
yes, the customers to decorate these albums with a Christmas theme and
How fun.
paper of your choice, as long as it's a Christmas theme, or
And they put pictures and all. It's like
Yes,
it's
yes.
scrapbook. Oh, gee, Bob, you're pretty brilliant. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of work.
this one was done by my sister Rebecca.
Oh, look, the star's here.
So what are we doing here?
Well, we just talked about you. You're a little late.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I already talked about how you have this crush on me, and that's how I got through it. And then we got to the big boss, and how we have this really cool store, you know.
Oh, love it.
So what I'd love to do is let's see the store.
Well, there we have your line, your
Christmas.
propane
Oh my God, look at this.
Look at that. Elf
want
on
it.
the shelf.
Oh my God, I want it. I want it. I want it. Oh my
And of
God.
course we have samples up here to inspire
This cracks me
you.
up. They have tape that has Santa belt on it.
Oh yeah.
This just goes to show you there is everything in the world, isn't there?
That's right.
There is no other theme besides Christmas.
Okay. And
I don't care. There's no other theme.
the
Well, look at this Halloween. Are you kidding me with this? Don't even show me the Easter Bunny. I don't want you to be bothered.
4th of July spark.
4th of July. It's one day. Christmas is months and months and months.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you don't make your rent on 4th of July. I'm just saying. Now, I need you to make a Dr. Christmas scrapbook, and I'd like just it be about me.
He's a worker. Often creative people aren't necessarily the doers. They are the visionaries. And the interesting thing about working with Bob, he is working. Now, I tease him about not being a morning person, but he'll be working late at night when I'm not. He is every single day, he has been working with someone, some organization, some individual, with our, right here at the chamber often. He has his, we joke, he has his own office here now. So he's a worker. He's not just talking. He's not just saying, you need to do this and walking away. He's there to help. And I think that's what's been really great about working with Bob.
This house is so cool to me. It's called the Christmere House. And at one time, it was the town's hospital. It was built in 1864, so you know there's a lot of history going on here. You know, throughout the years, it's had really a lot of different incarnations, and most recently it was a bed and breakfast way back in the 1980s. And well, like most of the houses of that time period, it just has been abandoned. And so I'm hoping to bring a little bit of love back to the place, and the big goal here is actually to restore it. I would like the community to step forward. I would love to have the social clubs. I would love somebody to give the love to this house that it deserves, because, I mean, it's just too beautiful to go to waste. I mean, it's so cool. I mean, hello, how many great houses have these incredible stained glass windows? I mean, not many I know. We have really some great plans for this house. And you know what makes it a really cool house? They tell me it's haunted. I went to New York City actually to be in the acting world, and we had success. When I first got there, I was working for Saturday Night Live, which was very cool, and it got me my first introduction to all these stars and hanging with limos, and it kind of gave me a false sense of, oh, this is the way the rest of my life's going to be. I met my future business partner, Debbie Starin, at a commercial acting school, and she said, I'm moving to LA. If you're interested, let's go.
Bob and I were both actors, and we met at a commercial acting school called Bob Collier's Commercial Acting School, and we took classes there. But in addition to classes, we worked there. So instead of paying for classes, we traded off. And we were at his Christmas party one year, and he said to me casually in conversation, "If you ever decide to go to Los Angeles, let me know, I'll be your roommate." And I said, "Well, funny you should say that, I'm moving in April." And he actually beat me to Los Angeles by a week, found us an apartment, a roommate, and 3 of us, 1 bird and 1 dog, shared a 1-bedroom apartment for a year.
And so we landed in LA, but eventually I got hired by Paris Hilton's mother, Kathy Hilton. She owned a gift shop in the West Hollywood area. And she loved what I was doing, and so she started to promote me, you know, because people came into a store, they loved the Christmas, and I was calling myself the Christmas guy at the time. You know, what are you gonna call yourself? And then one day, one of those clients looked at me and said, "You know what, when do you work?" And I said, "Oh, 24/7, 7 days a week." She said, "You're like a doctor of Christmas."
So I came home from a temp job working for a photographer one day, and Bob said to me, "I got hired as the manager of a Christmas store. You're my assistant. Do you wanna?"
I learned that in order to make it in Los Angeles, you had to get on television. Now, nobody told me you just couldn't just call these shows or just show up or do any of this sort of thing. So I called Lisa Gibbons because I saw her on Extra one day, and she was just getting her new show, The Lisa Show. And I got through because when the reception answered, she's like, "Who is this?" I go, "Hi, it's Dr. Christmas." And she thought I was a real doctor. So she put me right through to Lisa. And the next thing you know, Lisa Gibbons is on the phone going, "Hi, who is this? Who are you? What do you want?" And I was like, "Well, hey, I'm Bob Prenga. I'm Dr. Christmas. I decorate Christmas trees for a living. Wouldn't it be fun to be on your show?" "I think it would." And I heard this silence, and then she just went, "Okay." From there, Dr. Christmas kind of snowballed.
He asked me if I wanted to come and be in a parade in Sturgis in June. When we knew that we were coming to Sturgis and he finally told me we were being filmed, I knew that I had to cut my hair. I'm not happy about it, but I knew I had to cut my hair. So Bob decided that it would be a good idea to do it locally. So we went to Panache and I just said, "Cut it off." But I went over there, Angie did my hair, she did the cut and the color.
What about your color?
Yes.
Okay, that's where he comes in.
Yes, right here. Pick one. I'm kidding.
I want that one.
I'm kidding. I don't need her to look like Marilyn Monroe, but we need, you know, that warm with a little bit of highlight kind of thing. Yeah. You know, make us both look 35 this time.
Okay, perfect.
35.
So the to-dos left.
Oh, there's more to do.
There's more to do.
Okay, I'm tired. I'm like, okay, well, what, okay. What do you want me to talk about?
I'm going to give you 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
That's it.
What do you mean that's it? Do you think I'm going to last 15 minutes? Yeah, I probably will. I'm going to go 27 because, you know, I'm just that popular.
People love to hear the story of the local person going entrepreneur, being successful,
Okay.
you know, coming back home and
Did you ever just once think they just like to look at me?
no.
The following gentleman has been quoted as saying, "Sometimes to move forward, you clear the path, you have to start a fire." It is with great pleasure that I introduce to you Dr. Christmas, Bob Prenga.
Hi, guys. Sturgis is a pretty great town. I mean, I wouldn't come back here and do all of this if I didn't believe in its people, believe in its family, and believe in the community. I wanted to explain to you all what I was here for. I mean, I'm here to work for you guys. I'm here to start some fires. I'm here to ruffle some feathers. Somebody said, you know, you're not going to make many friends, and I really don't believe that. But I also told them, I said, I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to help people. I'm hoping that this town will join me in my mission, because what I really need is for people to sit down creatively and think, what do you want your town to be? I mean, a town is only as good as its citizens. So what do you want to be? My only purpose here is to light the fire. I need you all to fan the flames. It could be good, it could be awful, it could be a disaster, it could be a great time, but the point of it is, it's not really about the result of it. It's about the fact that y'all got together. It's a community experience, and you know, those are the best kind, because at the end of the day, we're just gonna laugh, you know? You just gotta laugh, because we don't need to do any of this. It should be something that you want to do. So we're gonna go stand in the middle of the street, I think. And we're gonna stand there and show you off our little town of Sturgis. This is bike night. Does this not say Christmas to you? Of course it says Christmas to you. It says Christmas to me. Come on, Deb, we're gonna go in the middle of the road. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Let's go. Come on. It's not often that you get to stand in the middle of downtown Sturgis, but tonight is Thursday night is bike night. We have been planning this for almost 6 months. This is one of Sturgis's staples, and I've never been to it before, so this should be quite interesting because, you know, I really fit in with bike night. Let's go down amongst the people. Okay, let's go see the people. Hello, kids. Let's wave. Come on. That's right. Let's wave. Yeah, better. That's better. That's the way it's done. Anybody wanted to be famous or be a celebrity, you just watch what it's doing right here. Hurry up, Deb. You're not going to be famous doing that. I can't sign autographs right now. I'm very busy. Very busy. Oh my God, I love when they have this. They have this all for me. Can you believe it? I don't even know how to ride a bike, but I think that would be kind of cool. Hey, sis.
Hey.
How are you? Roxanne, this is my friend Chuck. This is my other sister, Roxanne.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
My mother will be here.
Yeah, she's over there. She's heading towards the
Mom's
beer.
already here?
She's heading towards the beer.
Mother's heading towards the beer. Of course she's headed towards the beer. Aren't you glad you didn't miss this?
I told you, I was looking forward to this all summer long.
All right, well, let's go in here. Oops, watch yourself. Oh, come on. We're going shopping, Liam. Come on, let's go find something fun.
We should get one for your mom.
Oh, look at that. My mother would love these. I don't know why, but she would love these. I'm going to find something here I want. Uh-oh, caramel corn. Boop, boop, boop. Going down. Oh my gosh, I have gotten so fat since I have been here. I've been here for so many weeks now. When I go back to LA, they're going to weigh me at the airport. Everyone's throwing a pie at me. I mean, I'm taking them, but they're throwing them at me. What?
The reason she bought these is because it won't roll off your nightstand.
Chapstick that doesn't roll off your counter at night. Why are you needing chapstick in your bedroom? I don't know.
She's trying to figure out if it tastes or smells like it.
It's not like a true pineapple, but there's a pineapple flavor to it, but it's
Can't
a little
do it.
waxy because it is wax.
Okay then, that was a very enlightening conversation on chapstick. Thank you. And now I get to take that pretty little girly bag out onto Motorcycle Way. Oh, look at her, she's gone shopping.
You can pull it off, don't worry.
That's right, because I'm a manly boy.
Chuck,
this is Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Nice to meet
Nice to meet
you.
you. I've heard a lot about you. All good.
No, I know he's lying.
No, all good. No,
This
and it's
this
big, it's big
this is
already.
Ryan, the one your husband had a
Ryan,
crush
how are
on.
you? Nice to meet you. Oh, that's
Rick's, this is Rick's partner. Rick's not here. His boyfriend's not here. He's in Japan.
Japan.
Yeah.
You're stuck with just me. Yeah. He's a riot.
I look forward to talking with you.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Thanks.
If you're gonna hang around, we'll be back.
I'm glad you came.
Thank you.
That's Ryan. He's one of my pets. There's Ben's soft pretzels, by the way. What are you doing?
Ben's soft pretzels.
Oh my God.
Dr. Christmas.
Oh, thank you, honey. That's very sweet of you. Can I have honey mustard?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, I love being famous. Oh, found in love. Hi, girl.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm biking it up tonight, baby.
You look fantastic.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we thought, we'd come down and slum it up. I pulled out the last of my bike to retire.
Me too.
I see that.
I look like a middle-aged lesbian. Who are we kidding? Where's your sister? Why is she hiding back there?
She's conversing with your mother.
She saw the camera.
Camera? I am not camera ready.
What are you doing?
Hi. I do. I want to go out in the middle and push all the bites and have them go like a domino. I feel like this is Hollywood true story, you know?
Yes, there's a lot of like tattoos here.
Yes. Have you noticed?
Dr. Christmas didn't have to do any of this, but I did.
And there.
But I did because, you know, I'm a team player.
I was a judge at the Poetry Slam. Bob and I were planning, well, I don't know what he was planning. I know he told me that we were going to be judging various things. So I assumed, which you should never do with Bob, I assumed that we would be doing it together. But everything was at the same time. So he said, I'm dropping you off at the poetry and you're judging that, and I'm going to judge art and ornaments and things. So off he went, and he literally, and I can use this word right, he literally left me at the curb and drove away, and I walked in and someone was already starting to read. So they had to seat me as a judge, and there were criteria, there were papers with criteria for how to judge, and I just kind of, by the seat of my pants, started judging.
You gonna win? Hope so. You have to smile. They're movie stars. Oh look at there she runs. Oh come on. How are you going to get your big close-up if you run away? See, this one's a movie star. I can already tell already.
How's your time been in Sturgis?
Exhausting. My time in Sturgis has been exhausting.
It may be exhausting, but you haven't shown it.
Oh, bless your heart.
It's been fun to have you here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the things that have been going on, the energy you produce in the community, that's really nice.
Oh, it's nice. Just don't ask City Hall because I've been making their life miserable. It's like...
Yes, and you really made it a festival. That's been really fun to see.
It's been fun, you know, and people were hesitant at first, but then all of a sudden they thought, okay, it's really happening. And we got I had the hairstylist in town do some really over-the-top Christmas hair on wigs and stuff, and and they turned them in and they were like great. And I was like, whoa.
There's no doubt that Bob has brought some enthusiasm and excitement, but also professionalism. You know, he's an expert in design. He knows how to work with all types of people, whether it be the young, the old, in between. It's been great to watch.
Oh, you're going to help me judge tonight? Oh, fabulous.
No, I'm helping you judge. What do you mean?
We have to break a couple ties. Huh? Yes, come, let me show you. So these are all the contenders for the potential for the poster next year for Sturgis Fest. Now we have some that have more votes than others, and I guess there's a couple ties. So you and I get that unfortunate job of picking the winner and then running, okay? This one over here is the crowd I'm worried about because this is the kids. So we have a couple ties going on over here too. All right, I got your vote registered.
Okay.
And you can go.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks. Get out now. No, I just. Okay, yeah. We're getting ready to get the answers to the contest, but first of all, I need to know, how did you decide what the kids were supposed to do?
Well, I wanted it to be pretty open. I read the book S is for Sturgis to all the kids in the lower elementary schools, and then I said, make a poster of what it is that you really love about Sturgis.
That's fantastic. And so what age group are we dealing with right now?
Well, I believe the contest was open to kindergarten through adult, but my kids were kindergarten through second grade. Third place is number 13.
Is that you? Oh my gosh. We got something for you right here. Because I don't believe in, I know it looks bad, I know you like Thor. You got your own little art kit. Thank you for playing. Okay, we got second place coming up here. Number 52, do we have 52 here? From the chamber, we got something for you here. That's something you can take it home and draw all over your dad's walls. He'll like it. Thank you, sweetie. Yay, congratulations. There you go. Who do we have?
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll. Number 1.
Number 1 is number 25.
25. There you go. Thank you so much for playing. Yay, let's give them all a hand.
I want a picture of all 3 of you guys, okay?
I'm so excited that this year we've been able to engage teenagers. That is truly a first. We've made attempts, but have done a really poor job of it. And now they're helping with marketing. They're doing a soccer tournament. They're doing a battle on the bricks. They're doing a teen dance.
Sky is beautiful. This day is beautiful. Having a good time. Life is good, right? Life is great.
Oh.
Yeah, I love my life.
So Dylan, it's cool. This is cool. Are you happy so far?
Yeah, it's been a good turnout.
Oh my God, this town has never seen this has just never happened here. I am waiting. I know we're still early in the night here, and I can't wait until later.
Yeah.
I watched the people's faces when you had the music on earlier. They were like, what's going on?
They don't know what to do. They've never had anything like this. Yeah.
So tell me how this came about.
Well, I thought, I'm a part of a group, Youth Advisory Council, and we realized that nothing was going on, like for youth, during Sturgis Fest. And so I was like, let's do what's more youthy than a dance. So this was kind of my, this is my one thing of the week that I really wanted to be the moment for youth in the community.
Well, my mom came. So, hey, you're doing pretty good if my mom came.
You haven't asked Bob to get on stage? What was that?
You never asked Bob to get on stage?
Oh, no, that's all right. That's all right. No one wants to see Grandpa up on the stage for a teen
I'm
dance.
sure they love you, right?
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. I'm gonna say, hey, the old guy's here. Okay, so tell me about the rapper. He's from your high school.
Right, yeah, he's in my grade, so he's a senior. He graduated this year. He was a drummer in the talent show all the time, and then one day he was like, I'm gonna start rapping. Started rapping, and then about a year ago, he really got into it, and now he's released his album a couple days ago, and that's what he's performing tonight.
There we have it, here in Sturgis, Michigan.
That's right, the Rising Star.
Rising Star. Oh my God.
Kathy at the Chamber, she told me she's like, whoa, you want to do a dance? We don't know what to do for kids. Like, we don't know what to do, and I was like, that's what you do.
Yeah, on the move, on my way. Came from the bottom, see the scars on my face. I don't know why these people think it's okay to take away my freedom, but get out of my way. Hop out the space with my crew, doing what we gotta do. Humble bees, we on the move. You don't walk in my shoes, you don't walk in my shoes. Hey.
I enjoyed the teen dance, was amazing. So I enjoyed listening, the music was phenomenal. The music was good, he was incredibly talented. It's nice seeing the young people of the town excited.
Oh my gosh, we're at teen night here in the Depot Museum. The youth group that is associated with it gave money to this museum. So the teen dance is happening across the street and the museum is open so that they can come in and enjoy it. My hometown actually moved their train station. This incredible turn-of-the-century train station that was kind of in a part of town that wasn't so great anymore. They actually physically, on many trucks, and it was a big to do, moved it to the downtown area next to the railroad track. I said, I don't see my picture anywhere. I don't know what's going on. I mean, this is the history of Sturgis, after all. No, somebody just told me you have to be dead. Well, I guess we gotta wait.
That could be arranged.
Thanks so much.
There is no doubt in my mind this is going to be the best parade we have ever had.
I hope so.
Including Michigan Week.
You know, it's an electric parade. What if we blow a fuse? That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Oh, here we are. I'm in red sequence. Hey, everybody. Oh, we're in the dark. Okay, well, the worst things could happen, I
And
suppose.
you do know where we're putting you, right?
Well, last I heard, I was riding a fireman. I'm not riding a fireman. I'm riding a fire engine, right? I'm sitting up in a
You're
bucket.
in a bucket.
I'm in the bucket. Whose idea was it to put me in the bucket? Oh, just in case I hit a power line. Yeah. I'm like, there's power lines coming.
It all depends how the next 4 weeks go.
Okay, then. Oh, what an exhausting day. All right, we got to check on the float. The Sturgis Public Library is doing an incredible Grinch float. I'm very excited to see it, so I'm going to go take a look. I love when signs say this room is closed because, you know, I just totally disregard signs like that. Hello? Hello? Oh my gosh, look, there's the glory happening right there. Oh, come on. You're the mastermind. Oh my gosh, she's doing all the work here. What's the library doing for us at Sturgis Fest? I want to talk about, you're the designer, you're the person that's doing it.
We're making a float.
Well, that was encouraging. We're making a float. What kind of float?
We're making a Christmassy Grinch float with lots of lights. The Grinch and Cindy Lou Who will be singing.
Oh, is the part...
Possibly.
Possibly. Is the part of Cindy Lou Who cast yet?
Yes, it is. Am I allowed to tell you who it is?
Well, it's not me, so I don't care. I was like, really? Who is it?
Michelle's daughter. Our children's librarians.
That's nepotism at its best. Well, I can't wait to see the float. It's going to be all lit up, right?
Yes.
Are you going to be on it? No. Oh. Why?
Because just the Grinch and Cindy Lou Who are going to be on it.
Oh, come on. They need a dog, Max. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that in the wrong way. Max is in it. He's cute. You're going to be at the events?
Possibly.
Oh, no, that's not what we say in Dr. Christmas Land. We say, of course, Bob, I'm more than happy to be there. That's what I want to
anxiety to do this.
Social anxiety, that's a drink, isn't it?
It should be.
Well, I'm going to stop into the Sturgis Bank and Trust Company because I guess they've went all out for us for a little bit of Christmas, and I'm very excited by that. Yeah, word has it, they've decked out in honor of Dr. Christmas. Let's see what we got going on here. Did you help decorate it? No? Who decorated this?
I think it was Robin and the girls at the teller line.
Oh, really? Oh, you're going to pass the buck, huh?
Yeah.
I think this is awesome. Tell Eric thanks for being a big sport. He didn't even know about it, did he?
Oh, I'm sure he did.
He's going to walk in and go, well, look at this. Oh, I think this is awesome. Thanks, guys. This is a lot of fun.
There's cookies and there's popcorn and some lemonade.
Oh, well, yeah, I'd like to. Well, let's go see the cookies. No wonder I'm getting so fat. It's like, this is what I mean. Cookies and pie and punch, every turn. It's a minefield. And I'm just weak. I think the forecast tonight, I don't know, it's looking a little scary out there. They said thunderstorms. It better not rain on my parade. That's all I have to say.
Sturgis itself has nothing to do with the stress Bob and I have been under this week. It's trying to do so much in such a short period of time. We've had to, because Bob has taken such a big leadership role in Sturgis Fest and what's been going on, and he's had contests and everything that he's helping be in charge of, the problem has been we haven't had enough time to do everything we needed to do.
I didn't pay close enough attention to it.
For what?
The craft show.
People are happy?
I'm not sure because this is a brand new idea where we decided to put them all in one place like a market. A lot of people liked it. Some people don't like change. Hi, gang. How are you? Good. We're going to have lots of people and it's not going to rain.
I'm prepared today. I wasn't yesterday.
Oh, no rain, no more. We're done. It's just going to be a nice, cool day. Lots of people.
That'll be awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Wait for the parade tonight.
Oh, it'll be fun. I think it should be fun. The cars will be coming in a couple hours, so that... I'm sorry it rained. I didn't have a whole lot of control over that one.
The stress level here was high, and a lot of that is because he cares so much about Sturgis. It's not that he doesn't care about other clients, but his mom is here, his dad is here, his sister is here, everybody's here. So his stress level's been really high, plus he's been pulled in multiple directions.
Finally here at parade night. It has taken us many months to get to this point, and we almost got washed out. There's always a little drama when you do a parade anyway. So anyway, I got my sparkles. They told me to sparkle, so I'm sparkling. It might be a little overdone, but hey, it is Christmas in June. It's Christmas. But it doesn't matter. It's going to be 110 degrees out there, and I'm going to look fantastic. So as we get to this point, I had to take a moment because this is the moment when I'm like, okay, this is it. Show's on. Everybody's waiting. We're going to see what happens.
All I know about tonight at the Sturgis Fest Electric Parade is that Bob and I are going to be near the front. I think we're behind the motorcycles and the police officers that will be at the head of the parade. And then we will be in the bucket of a fire truck.
Hey, Santa.
What do you want for Christmas, young man?
Well, I'll send it to you. There's several things I want for Christmas.
Is that right?
Yes,
you have a list. Huh?
I have a list. I'm ready to go. It was nice of you to have this lovely weather, Santa.
Oh man, I blew the clouds off as I flew in today. I did.
Oh, we're gonna look fantastic.
Yeah.
We're gonna look great. It's gonna be fun.
It is.
Now I'm getting excited. It took me a while because I'm so tired.
You better get pumped.
I mean, now Santa's here. We're good.
Do we know where our truck is? Have we seen it?
It's up there. It's driving away.
It's driving away.
Maybe we should go up there.
All right, we're about where we're going to be. So once we get there, you can get in whenever you want to. So.
Okay. I'm going to ask the guys, is it possible that we can raise the bucket once before the trucks start moving and bring it down? Just for the... Do you think they'll do that for us? Because I know you can't do it while it's driving.
Yeah, you can go up a little bit, but the problem is most of the time we have to have the jacks out.
Oh, okay.
And the way we're tight, I don't know if it's going to work.
Okay. All right.
They'll bring us a little
Totally
bit.
risk it.
Listen to me. You
It's not, the truck actually won't let you.
Oh.
It's dummy proof.
You want to stop? Do you want a picture of Bob?
Sure. I had one. I got him because it looked like he was being arrested right there.
Oh,
I love that.
Here, I'll
well, you know, me and the cops.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 4. Good job.
Hey, thanks. You're going to have all these big brawny firemen help you. That's how.
Works for me.
Well, let's just hope there isn't a fire. Oh my God. I got to empty my... Now watch, I can't do this. Okay.
I can't even tell you.
I'd be a lousy fireman. Oh my God, we got stuff to play with.
I know. Don't touch it.
Oh, you know what? You guys aren't any fun.
No, we're not.
Okay, so we're going to short jacket enough that it'll actually let us move the bucket.
Okay.
And we're going to take you up a little bit, but we can't take you up too
Okay.
much because the truck won't let us.
Okay.
Because these things actually come out almost 10 feet.
Sure.
To go the 93 foot up.
Oh.
So
okay.
We're going to get you what we can.
You're the best.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. Yeah, now this is what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Look at
wow. Oh my God, look. Oh, that's going to be great.
Big bird.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
And you are the best. Oh,
We're not.
we're not done? It goes.
Kidding.
Oh.
Stop pushing me.
How long does it take to move 2 miles down the parade? You didn't tell me this part.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be a long ride. The parade at the end of the evening, it ended quite late. The town was downtown well after midnight. It looked to me like everybody was having a really great time. What's going to happen next year? I suppose if the conditions were right and we were able to do it, sure, I would do it again. I would certainly not eat so many cinnamon rolls and pieces of apple pie this time, but yeah, I would do it again.